Enlightenment is ego's ultimate disappointment. Chogyam Trungpa. Imagine a world where every soul is awake, where contentment isn't something we chase, but something we live moment by moment. Desires fall away. What remains is the pure bliss of simply being. Some might call this paradise, others God consciousness, a place where psychological suffering no longer exists, the frantic pursuit for more, the gnawing fear of being not enough, gone. In this world, nothing outside needs to change because true fulfillment has already been found within. But imagine, how would society look in such a world? Would this be the end of humanity as we know it, or the birth of a new era, one of harmony, unity, and deep peace? Let's rewind time. We once lived in caves, no electricity, no cars, not even the wheel. But even then we carried something inside us, a gnawing unease, a relentless dissatisfaction with what is. This spark of dissatisfaction became the engine of human evolution. It pushed us to craft tools, light fires, invent agriculture. Each achievement momentarily soothed the longing, yet with each solution, new desires arose. As the Buddha taught, like a monkey swinging through the forest, you leap from life to life, never finding peace. If desire rules you, sorrow grows like grass after rain, but subdue desire and sorrow falls away like water from a lotus leaf. Suffering drives change. Without it, would we have ever built civilizations? Would a world immersed in enlightenment simply stand still? If paradise is here and now, why reach for the stars? Why seek new planets? To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders, wrote Lao Tzu. When fulfillment is found in stillness, the restless urge to move, conquer, and expand dissolves. What about disease and the fight for immortality? Enlightened beings like Jiddu Krishnamurti and Ramana Maharshi refused medical treatment for cancer. They had seen through the illusion of the body. Why resist what is? Modern studies on psychedelics echo this. Those who glimpse the eternal through mystical experiences often lose their fear of death altogether. As the Ashtavakra Gita declares, "You are not the mind, you are not the body. You are consciousness itself, changeless, free. Rejoice in that." In a world free of psychological suffering, what would relationships look like? Without loneliness, jealousy, or fear, the old motivations for marriage and monogamy might dissolve. Yet would open relationships or polygamy become the norm? Maybe not, because sexual desire itself often arises from suffering, from a longing to momentarily escape dissatisfaction. If each moment is already whole, what drives the urge for sexual union? Even procreation would change. Today, many of us have children to conquer death, to pass on our names, our genes, our stories, but enlightenment ends the craving for continuity. Past and future dissolve into the eternal now. Children would no longer be mine or yours. There would only be children, beloved by all, cared for by all. Society would evolve from bloodline loyalties to communal compassion. A society with fewer wants would demand less from the earth, fewer resources extracted, less damage inflicted. Humans living with nature, not against it. A flourishing planet where life of all kinds thrives in harmony. Enlightenment, said Chogyam Trungpa, is ego's ultimate disappointment. It sounds beautiful, yet terrifying, because true enlightenment demands the death of our cherished identity, our ambitions, our striving. If we could no longer suffer psychologically, our species would change at its core. Emotion, passion, drive, they would fall away. What would remain is a quiet, boundless love, a profound stillness. Progress, as we know it, would cease, because nothing external could improve what is already whole. As Rumi said, "Why struggle to open a door when the wall itself is an illusion?" Maybe at this precipice we stand on, the real progress is to stop moving forward, to stop reaching for more, and instead turn inward. Because, as Terence McKenna warned, we are a loaded gun pointed at the head of this planet. True transformation won't come from more conquest, but from surrender. From realizing that suffering and striving are two sides of the same coin. In the end, movement is suffering, and in stillness, there is freedom.